Hey Aquarius, so I apologise for the lack of me being online, but I won't go into that. If you know me personally or you're on my business page, you'll know all about that. So I am doing an empowerment spread for the end of May. These will not be extended, so what I'm going to be doing is on Patreon. If you are a patron, at the weekend I'm going to be doing bonus readings for patrons, and then as of next week it'll go back to the normal, with the extendeds. So I'm going to use my empowerment oracle deck, and I'm going to be clarifying in this reading as well with the smaller rider weight. So Aquarius, the main situation, the 4 elements. So I like this card. Ignore Betty in the background. The 4 elements, it's about coming out of those rainy days, knowing that those rainy days can't last forever. Treating yourself like the god, the goddess that you truly are, coming into like a version of self-love. So that is your main focus at the moment, coming out of those rainy days. And we are, with the April showers and things like that. But it does feel like with this retrograde, it's carried a lot of that energy. I know I'm a Gemini, and this retrograde has been serious. And I am still trying to piece it all together as to why, what, when, all that stuff. But the 4 elements is about using all the 4 elements and coming back into one. To use that in order to create the goddess, god type energy within yourself. So what's crossing that, we got connection and haunted. So the connection card, again, I drew as connecting with your higher self, connecting with your spiritual guides, ascended masters, connecting with yourself. And I don't know why, but I wanted to say, like, it's in the art of trusting yourself in how you move forward, the decisions and the placements that you shift in order to create the 4 elements, this grounded energy. It's about connecting to self. It's all about connecting to self. There could be a lot of shadow work being done, which is perfect timing with Mercury retrograde, with the haunted card being crossing as well. Because there could be certain things, like when you're connecting with yourself, maybe it's like inner child work, going inwards. Sometimes we have to go kind of delve into past triggers, that type of energy, in order to move forward. We've got to go back and kind of like deal with certain things that we've not dealt with in order to move forward. But the crossing energy it's almost like you can't help but keep looking back. And I don't feel like it's in a sense of when I usually say only look back, see how far you've come. I feel like you are looking back for a reason. So there could still be triggers, past traumas, that type of thing that you're dealing with, because that's the main energy. It's about coming into the 4 elements. So I like the energy though. It's perfect timing. We are towards the end of the Mercury retrograde, and it will still carry on this energy for a little while. I think we have 4 this year. 4 Mercury retrogrades. Sorry, I've got heartburn while I'm doing your reading. Really bad. I don't usually get heartburn. Why is it coming right now? Freedom. Freeing yourself from those past things, So, yeah, she's still got the karmic shackles, but they are broken. You're still carrying some kind of weight from the past. In the recent past, drained. So there could have been some type of bullying, some kind of, not even bullying, those types of people that just drain the life out of you, when you're around them. Always take notice of who you always feel tired around, or who you always get headaches, migraines around. I used to be in this cycle of, and I knew what was going on with the energy, so really I should take my own advice. But there were certain situations, certain people, I would literally need to go home and lie on the sofa for half an hour just to gather myself, from that. And I'm getting that type of energy. It's just draining. There could have been a lot of opinions floating about, being fired at you, pointed fingers, that type of thing. Maybe that's what you're dealing with in looking back, because you're looking back towards this period. You don't have to live there anymore. You know, it's almost like, I feel like you're revisiting it to weigh up what serves and what doesn't, what needs to be left, who needs to be left, because you're freeing yourself. So the main energy for your reading right now is freedom. It's like William Wallace, that freedom. So at present, we have the Phoenix. The Phoenix always rises back from the ashes. I love this card. The Phoenix always rises back from the ashes. You know, the Phoenix continuously rises back, but it burns out, you know, and it's okay to burn out. If you're feeling like that at the moment, it's okay, you know, because it's a process. It's an element of your process. So you are rising back like the Phoenix, you know, especially in regards to freeing yourself from past people, past obligations, past criticisms, that type of energy. So you're rising back like the Phoenix. I love this. Absolutely love it. So yeah, there's some shadow work, but it's okay to burn out, you know, as long as you don't stay there. Because near future we've got Lilith. Lilith, the protector of women and children. The Lilith protects us as we go back and we face our abusers, we face people and situations that have dulled our shine and diluted our dreams, you know, that type of energy. So it's about embracing that feminine that we have within us. Lilith is more of the dark feminine. When I say dark, I don't mean evil. It's duality. We have the light and the dark. It's polarity. But it's that essence of feeling like maybe divine and sexy and, you know, the queen and king of manifestations and intuition and, you know, that type of energy. I do feel like you're going up again. I feel like this is shadow work and you are going up against past energies, you know, energies that put you in that type of situation, and maybe you did feel like you were completely burnt out from it. Your power is to trust that gut instinct, because you've got your solar plexus as your power. I need to redo these cards, they're quite faint. Your solar plexus is your power, so always trust your gut. Listen to the gut. The outside influence is karma. You are clearing karmic connections, you know, and you're kind of realizing what we put out, we're going to get back. So if we're putting out that we have poor boundaries and we're just people pleasing and, you know, blah, 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 that is what we're going to get more of. And I feel like you're realizing that now. And it's almost like, no, I want this. I want to go through the glow up. I want to come back. I want to be the comeback. I want freedom. You know, so I feel like that's what you're realising. In the hopes and fears position for my Aquarius. Oh, we've got a flyer. Peace and contentment. The happy home life. You just want peace. Whether it be mental, whether it be, you know, within relationships and family and things like that. It's just a case of you just want peace. That's all you want. You don't want this draining energy, you don't want drama, you just want peace, because your outcome is manifesting. So you are manifesting, but you're manifesting from a better place because you're stepping out of that energy, this haunted energy. You're no longer manifesting from the past and past limitations. So I want to get a bit of clarification for you. So this crossing energy, this haunted, yeah, we've got the devil card. Could be in dealing with Capricorn, could have Capricorn in your chart. But I do feel like it's toxic people, toxic situations. They could have even been, you know, look within the toxic in yourself, you know. And I'll admit, mine a few years ago was drink and drugs, you know. And I can stand here and, well, sit here, and I can own that. Do you know what I mean? And that's the art of shadow work. But it's about looking back over the toxics, and that's what the challenge is, you know, kind of escaping the toxic cycles. Because whilst it coming round, we've got the Three of Pentacles on top of the freedom. Teamwork makes the dream work. Not everything has to be done alone, you know. Life can be a solo journey, but you can choose who you want to share it with. you know, friends, family, you know, that type of energy. Knight of Swords in reverse. That's kind of telling me, if you look at the horse in the Knight of Swords, it looks stressed out of its head there. And it's like, ooh, you know. But in reverse, I kind of feel like you're not needing to take actual action. You know, there's definitely a need to take some kind of like energy action, but physical action, no. So I don't feel like this is physical. I feel like this is past. So 7 of Cups in reverse with the drained card. In the past, you felt like you had no options, like life was just stagnant. But at present, we do have the Phoenix energy, which I like, and we've got the 10 of Swords in reverse. It's time. It's time to pull those swords out your bag, because yeah, people in the past may have hurt you. People in the past may have made you feel like an option. Certain situations made you feel like you were powerless and you had no control over anything. But now you do, because you have the power to decide whether you are going to continue to allow those swords to keep piercing your back and pushing yourself down on the floor and not getting back up, or you can get back up with the energy of Lilith and think, to hell with this, do you know what I mean? I'm taking these swords out and I'm moving on. King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. You may carry fire in your chart, but the King of Wands is very driven, very motivated, very ambitious. You know, he goes after what he wants, and I feel like that's your energy with the Phoenix energy being there. I feel like you are very driven in your healing at the moment, especially in regards to freedom, freeing yourself from some kind of toxic cycle that you seem to be going round in, because Lilith is bringing forth the Ace of Pentacles. Security, stability, whether it be financial, whether it be in a place of living, whether you're in your mental health, physically, you know, feeling safe and secure with the Ace of Pentacles being there. So I like that. And we've got the Empress in your power and the 8 of Pentacles with the solar plexus. So the Empress, Taurus energy there. The Empress is the divine feminine. She sows the seeds now in order to reap what she's sown in the future. She's all the queens of the tarot. You know, she is the pure divine feminine, the Empress. So I'm not going to say fertility. There could be fertility, but I feel like life is fertile at the moment for yourselves. And the 8 of Pentacles, because you're recovering, building yourself back up with the 8 of Pentacles. So there could be a recovery of finances. Finances do look really good going forward. But I feel it's more of an energy of feeling safe and secure. This karmic connection, judgment with karma. Well, there you go. That's the outside influence. You may be waiting on someone getting a judgment call. I kind of want to say, don't sit there thinking, well, where's the karma in this? Why aren't they getting something bad happening to them? Because when you think like that, you're bringing it around on yourself, because you're sending out a negative. And that's where I'm saying, be careful what you put out. If it's the opposite, you know, if you just want peace for everybody, it's going to work. In the hopes and fears position, you've got the 3 of Cups in reverse, but it's on top of the peace and contentment. I feel like you just want a peaceful life, but there's some kind of, like, call it ego, call it doubt. There is some kind of energy doubting, like, I'll never get there. That'll never be for me. You know, be careful what you're thinking. Thoughts create reality. There's a reason we spell words, and words cast spells, you know. But your outcome is manifesting. Queen of Swords, your energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy there. The Queen of Swords is, I love the Queen of Swords. She has been through so much bullshit. You know, she has turned her back on it, you know. So she sits there on her throne, and it's almost like, well, step forward and I'll listen to you. And I say this every time. She's, you know, she will be like, I'll listen to your story. Yeah, I feel like you're bullshitting me. Click God. Do you know, it's that type of energy. I feel like your boundaries are up. But not in the sense of being bitter or cold. More in the sense of taking care of you. Putting yourself first, because your outcome is the 3 of Wands. Abundance, you know, the 3 of Wands is about making long-term plans and, you know, kind of being in the present but looking forward, just going forwards with it. There's definitely an element of freedom in this reading. I want one more on top of the 3 of Wands, please. King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy there. The King of Pentacles he invests really wisely. So this could be about you investing your time, your effort, you know, because he's a winner. He invests wisely. He sits there on his throne and he's, you know, he's chilled. He's very giving. Is the King of Pentacles, but not too giving. Like I say, he invests wisely, whether that be in family, friends, money, you know, that type of thing. He's very grounded, very safe, very secure. There could be a new person coming in. You know, if this is how you've been treated in the past with these toxic energies, manifesting someone like that in the future, it looks really good. But I feel like your energy now should be focused on freeing yourself from the past and doing the shadow work, which is okay. You know, we all have to do it. I'll do it every few months. I end up getting thrown back in. So I really hope that gets to whoever needs it most. And I'm sorry if I'm wobbling. This table is quite wobbly. Okay, bye.